as an organization, we've always focused on risk and non-risk both, right? Because we believe in giving a sort of a holistic offering to our customer, not just a risk-based product, which is travel insurance, which reimburses you for your expenses. But what we believe is in giving assistance to the traveler, which includes medical assistance, which includes concierge assistance, luggage tracking, and we're also including a SIM now, a global SIM. We've added on these covers. Some were already there, and balance we've added now. So as a total product, I think it's much more for a customer. He gets much more than just a pure travel insurance cover. Sure. So the global SIM, the product that we've launched in our other markets where we are present, like Australia, New Zealand, Malaysia, China. It's a SIM card which you can roam anywhere in the world, and it's very easy to top up. We've created a very interactive website and also apps where you can top up on the go. The call charges are extremely low compared to what you would pay to your telecom provider here in India, and it's very easy to use, and the number stays with you for life, so it's like a permanent number. And Cover-More is invested in its own VoIP hubs across the world, which ensures the voice quality is very superior. Sure. So we already have distribution tie with airlines, like Malaysian Airline is our global partner, and New Zealand is now our global partner. And we are in discussions with some other airlines in Asia, including India. So through the airlines, we are looking at not only giving a B2C product, but also a B2B. So the travel agents, which remain at the core of our offering, right? So the idea is that how best can we reach out to our distributors at this point in time. So airlines is probably one of them, where we can embed or we can offer a domestic travel insurance cover along with their tickets.
Any names that you can?
At this point in time, I think it's a little too early for us to give out any names, but we are in discussions with many of the airlines in Asia and in India. We've just completed one roadshow in Hyderabad last week, and it was a very, very successful roadshow. We had almost about 67 travel agents participated in the morning. That was the front staff, where there was a training for about 3.5 hours, and in the evening we had the owners, directors participating. That number was also close to about 62. It was an overwhelming response that we've received, and we are looking at conducting in about 8 cities this year, including Bangalore. It'll be Bombay, Delhi, Pune. So there are some of the names and there'll be many more. I'm not a pure tourism industry fellow, but I would give my comments more as a common man, and partly being in the tourism industry. I think the most important thing is to carry forward our Prime Minister's Swachh Bharat campaign. I think that's fantastic, and if you're able to carry that forward, and if every individual is able to carry forward that, not only from the tourism minister side, I think India can make a lot of difference for the foreigners who come to India. And the second, I think, most important thing is India is a very beautiful country, right? We almost have everything. We have right from backwaters to desert to mountains to everything. What it lacks is probably a little bit of infrastructure. So if the right infrastructure is in place, I think we can attract a lot of tourism into the country. And lastly, I think since we belong to the industry which believes in assistance and protection, I think it's very important that we provide a very safe environment for not only inbound tourists but also our own locals traveling within the country. I think that's very important. Yeah, well, I think the government has already set the ball rolling, right, with tourism being one of the key things in the election manifestos for the government. I think it's the key focus for them. They are focusing on this industry because there are countries who survive on tourism, and India having so much of potential. I think if it gets a tourism status, you will see all states collaboratively contributing towards the growth, not only just 3 or 4 states which are active today. So and it can be a huge boost to the inbound tourism as well. I think just speaking a little more on our travel insurance, the risk and the non-risk products that we mentioned earlier. We are at the moment, India is quite, it's beginning to understand the importance of these products before the customer travels. The penetration level is about 20% compared to the matured markets like the Americas or UK or Australia, where 80% people buy travel insurance before they travel overseas. And I think we believe that we are taking the right steps in terms of getting the right products reached out to the customers, whether it's a leisure traveler or a business traveler or a student traveling. We are using different distribution channels, including e-commerce, right, which is more B2B e-commerce channels, to ensure that more and more people get secure before they travel.